Bienvenido a ChilliEds. This is hotter than the devil's arsehole. Right, welcome today to ChilliEds chili sauce. We're going to make an absolute bang on, super hot chili sauce using Scotch bonnets, a Trinidad scorpion and a smoked Naga ghost chili. Right, first we want to chop 2 onions. Put them in the whizzer. Red onions. I like to use red onions because we're going to caramelise the onions. And red onions caramelise a lot better. So we'll chop the onions up. So they're all lovely and chopped. Look at that, beautiful. Take the blade out and put the onions straight into a pan that's been preheated on a medium heat. There we go, hear that little sniggle. Make sure you get as many in. Don't worry about leaving them in like the other one. We're going to use this again. So we want to turn it up a bit and put 2 tablespoons of oil in. Rape oil again, give it a little stir, and to that we want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and this will caramelise the onions. So we give that a little stir around, make sure all the sugar gets into all the onions when it's frying, because later on we're going to balance the sugar with vinegar. So let's just get that going. Lovely. Still on the medium heat. Now we're going to use the chilies. What I'm using 7 Scotch bonnet chilies for starters, just to get the kick in, so to speak. So we'll put them in, give them a chop up actually, a lot easier. Here we go, get the chilies in. This is dynamite. I mean, you can use milder chilies if you like, but I like my chili sauce really, really hot. And that's the whole point, really. So give the chilies a chop. Lovely, look at that. Beautiful, them little chilies. And now to that, we're going to add 150 grams of blueberries. Get that in. Oh, look at that. Because the blueberry and the chili, they just work fantastic. Fruits and... Right, give that a good spin. There we go. There's the blueberry and the chilies. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. We want to give the onions a little stir because they're nice and caramelised now, and we want to put the chilies in and give that a nice little stir so they all get into each other. There we go, lovely. Now to this we're going to add our ChilliEds Trinidad scorpion chili and a Naga ghost smoked chili, and we're going to use this little contraption which is absolutely ideal. So we'll get our chilies, we'll whack them in like that, and then we're going to add the dynamite chilies to the sauce, to the onions and the Scotch bonnet. Whoa, now that is powerful. Give them a nice little stir around. Just let that go for a little while, getting into each other. Keep it on the medium heat. Look at them beautiful colours, look. So you got your onions, you got your chilies, you got your blueberries. To that, we want add a little bit of salt. Just a glorious pinch of salt. Get them in. And now what we're going to have to do is let these sweat for a little while. Because the sweetness of the chilli, once they all sweat together, the blueberries and the chilies, the natural sweetness comes out, enhanced by the 2 tablespoons of sugar. Let that sweat for a bit. We're going to let that sweat for about 10 minutes. Now the chilli has been cooking, the chilli, the blueberries, all this mix has been cooking for 10 minutes, sweating down, absolutely lovely. Now, take 3 tomatoes. I mean, you can use 4, 5, 6, whatever you want. I like to use 3 tomatoes because it condenses the taste. You want to put that in. Put the tomatoes in. Put the tomatoes in. There we go. Whack that all down a bit so the chilli thing can get down. We're going to put that in. We want to... main ingredient. Whack in the garlic as well. Get that good chopping. Some people like to fry garlic first, but I like to blend garlic with tomatoes. I think it's just a fantastic blending. So once that's done, look at that, beautiful garlic, tomato in. So we want to just pour that all into the mix. Want to give that a good little stir into each other. So you've got Scotch bonnet chilies, you've got Trinidad scorpion chili, you've got a Naga Ghost smoked chili. We want to turn that up and we want to let that get to some sort of boiling point. Get that all in. Now to this, which is the good thing now, we're going to add 100 ml of cider vinegar, and that will counteract and balance the sugar. Another bit of salt, and let that go a bit. Back it up with a bit of cloudy orange juice, apple juice, sorry, cloudy apple juice. Give that a swig, bring it to the boil. Get it boiling. Right, just give that a stir, give it a thing. Now all we need to do now is add a nice little bit of coriander, which we're going to use our machine again. This is fantastic for shredding herbs, garlic. Just get it in, nice bit of coriander, just get it there, get it going. Beautiful. This will give it such a beautiful taste with the chilies, with the tomatoes. Stir that in. Lovely. Get that all stirred in. You've got the coriander, you've got the tomatoes, you've got the blueberries, you've got the chilies, you've got the cider vinegar, you've got the cloudy apple juice, the salt, the sugar, the onion. If everyone had a bit of this, there'd be no wars in this country. Should give this a bit to Theresa May. Might liven her up with the old Brexit negotiations as well. Give that a good stirring. So everything mixes into each other. Now we're going to let that go for 20 minutes. turn it up a bit so it starts to boil. We don't want to put the lid on because we want it to sweat out and just get a little bit of thickness to it. See you in 20 minutes. Right, 20 minutes later. Give it a little stir. Look at that. That's the sort of texture you want from it. So what we want to do now is just turn the gas off. Get a little jug. Pour the stuff in, nice and careful. Make sure you've got everything in. Lovely. And now we want to get our blender and just blend it. Right, now we need to get our jars. These have been sterilised in boiling water to kill all the bacteria. So we take our chilli and we pour in our mix. ChilliEds chilli sauce made with Scotch bonnets, Trinidad scorpion and a smoked Naga ghost chilli. And now for the obligatory taste test. Nice oat cookie. A good spoonful of chilli. Now that is fucking amazing. Lightning really does strike twice.